In video 2, we're going to talk about what to look for before searching for joint ventures. So the biggest thing you need to look for is whether your future joint venture partner is in your niche or your target market. So why is that? If they are not in your target market, then you'll be wasting your time contacting them, and if you contacted them with a product outside their market, then they'll likely not even touch it. You see, your whole goal is to increase your chance of getting your JV proposal accepted. It's about hitting the bullseye right on the dot, not hitting around the middle. The target market of the business you are looking at should match your business also. So basically, let's say that you're promoting a fitness product. Just because two products that are in the fitness market doesn't mean that two people would be able to promote or work together. So let me give you an example here. Let's say that you have a product on weight loss. So you're looking for people in your market to promote your product. So if you're looking around on the web using the certain methods that I will show you later, the target market of the business that you're looking at should match weight loss. This should take only a few seconds to glance through the website and figure this out. For instance, let's say that you're looking in a health and fitness market and you happen to find a product on bulking up. It's about bulking up, gaining weight and things like that. Just because they're in the health fitness area, I mean, it might be possible that someone is looking to bulk up and lose some weight. The goal here is to find the best possible joint venture partner to promote their product to the list, and not only that, have that list convert into sales. So if you're contacting somebody who obviously has a product on bulking up, then that might not be the best joint venture partner to approach. So the secret here is to only find joint venture partners who are promoting something similar. And by using that method, you increase your joint venture acceptance when you send your joint venture proposal to your joint venture partners, and your sales conversion rates increase because their list is focused right on the dot with your product as well. And most likely they will want to promote your product because it'll be something that they can help their list. And we'll go and talk about that more down the road. As you can see here, I'm focusing on the quality, not the quantity. So it's not about how many joint ventures that you can recruit, it's about how many of them want to promote your product. So you see where I'm going here? I'm using a formula, and that formula is joint venture success equals a similar target market, meaning you're contacting people that are exactly, specifically in that target market, plus they have a strong relationship between their list owner and their customers, or basically the list owner and their subscribers. So you basically want to be able to pinpoint people who have a strong relationship with their list. And you can actually use certain methods to actually figure that out. You can sign up on their list, read about them, get a product, purchase the product, and see how they build a relationship with you, the customers, if you want to try that method out. And there are other ways actually to figure that out at the same time. So now we get to the question, what are the different methods of finding joint venture partners? So basically, how do you find joint venture partners? I've listed a few ways to actually find joint venture partners, and we'll go over these few ways, and there are many other ways, but I'll just specifically touch base on these because not only are they easy, they don't require a big learning curve and things like that, and they're actually quick and easy to do. So you can use Google, you can use Yahoo, you can use search engines, you can use clickbank.com, you can use forums, and different things like that. And another big one is bloggers, people who have blogs about a certain topic specific to your target market bloggers are actually very, very powerful. So you got forums, bloggers, ClickBank, Google. So let's go ahead and get started with that. First, let's use Google to find your joint venture partners. Let's say that we are promoting a weight loss product, just as I used in the example earlier. So let's go ahead and Google that. So right now I am looking at google.com. So looking for is that we're looking for people that either are bloggers, that are list owners, or weight loss product owners. So even though these people might be your competition, don't see them as your competition. See them as your fellow joint venture partners or people that you can help later down the road. So it's not just that they're helping you. You need to see that you can help them in the long run, because it's not all about you. And when people see that, they're going to run the other direction. But if they see that you're out there and you want to help them, at first you want to, give them a good commission, but in the long run you want to help them too by promoting their product to your list, then that's another way you could do it. So to start out, we can start out by typing the word weight loss. Now, that's a big term right there. There's already 74 million searches. So we want to narrow that down a little bit more. So we can start searching for weight loss products. Let's say that your product is an ebook. So it's not an actual supplement, as a lot of these people will be selling here. So you can type in weight loss ebook. And we can narrow it down a little more. And the one thing I want to note is that most people are convinced to buy a product through reviews, whether it's a review, whether it's a comparison, or things like that. That's why I also included bloggers. So you could say weight loss review plus blog. We could put quotations around that just to narrow things down. So what you could do is you could actually go to these reviews, and of course this is actually a long way of doing it. There's actually faster ways of doing this by using pieces of software, and I'll actually show you later how to get access to those softwares. So here we're looking at a My Fat Loss for Idiots review. So you have somebody who actually reviewed this product, and you can see that a guy named Mahesh Bhatt promoted this product. You can see that a guy, and Mahesh is a fitness expert, which is good. And you can visit his site at Weight Loss Review. And you can find his contact information likely on this site somewhere. So you can see here that he's done a lot of reviews on weight loss or burning muscle. And this is actually what you want to focus on. You want to focus on people who review products, because people go to these sites to get expert advice and expert reviews. So if you do a keyword weight loss review plus blog, you're looking for bloggers who blog these things, and you can also find other blogs down here, or you can get more specific and do plus WordPress. And you can find people who do weight loss using WordPress blogs, and you can contact these people, and we'll show you how to actually contact these people later on. So now that we've covered how to do it with Google, let's talk about forums, and I'll do ClickBank in a minute since we've covered a little bit on bloggers too. Forums are another big thing to go to, because people go to forums specifically to talk about products or talk about how to lose weight, things like that. So you could do forum plus forum. Use this specific method of putting your keyword in quotations plus forum. So right now we see a weight loss forum here. Weight loss forums, obesity forum. So let's go ahead and look at what these forums look like. So we have a weight loss forum here. Whether or not they have anything for advertising, we can actually find that out later. But they have 26,000 members, 13,000 threads, and 132,000 posts, which is a lot. So think about how many people you could have access to when you approach forums like this. And one thing to note is when you do approach forums, it might be a little different, because when you're doing forums, you might want to put a signature at the bottom. So look, we'll just look at weight loss. And it looks like they are promoting the big name weight loss programs. However, just by posting a few things like anytime anybody asks a question that deals with a certain thing in your ebook, you could be an expert, because that's actually a great way to build your list. Or even when they get onto your list, they read your information and they begin to trust you, and then they eventually buy your ebook. So this is another great way of finding traffic and getting it to your website, and possibly maybe even getting joint ventures. And if you go to certain parts of the forum, you can actually find people who are talking about things or asking questions, or even other experts who are doing the answering of the questions. And you can contact those people, because if they have, a signature that talks about their own product, and somehow their product complements your product, then you can contact them and, help each other out in that way too. Now, some forums already have a joint venture section, or they have a section where you can promote your product. And so that's another great way to go there and find people who have similar products, because here's the key: you're not trying to spam the forum, you're not trying to submit information, to the forums about your product. Your goal in this sense is to find people who are promoting similar products or experts in that field to review your product or promote your product, because that's where most of your money will come from, is when people review your product, they actually promote your product on their website, or you find experts in the field who will do that. Because by doing that, you increase your conversion rates, you increase your traffic, and more. Now that we've talked about a little bit about Google, a little bit on forums, and a little bit on bloggers, we'll talk about ClickBank. ClickBank.com is basically a marketplace. And let me go there right now just so that you can see it. And this is a marketplace that holds thousands among thousands of different products that you can promote. Ebooks, videos, instant downloadable products, and I can say there's a lot of weight loss products here. So this is a great way of approaching product owners. Remember that I mentioned product owners here. And ClickBank is also a great way to promote your product, or have affiliates who are interested in weight loss products promote your product. So it's a win-win situation. Let me show you. We'll type in the word weight loss. We'll go ahead and click on go, and you'll notice different weight loss products. So I'm just going to go ahead and open these products in a new window. And you can even promote these products on your website as well. Because remember, these are not competitors. Do not see these people as competitors. See them as people that could help you, and you could help them. And in that light, you do better. So we'll open this one up here too. Let's say that your ebook has something to do with carbs. And we'll just keep it at that. So basically this is a method that I use to find ClickBank product owners in a specific target market. So the first website is called TopSecretFatLossSecret.com. So this is talking about fat loss secrets. So right now we see this page, it's a product page, and we'll look at that later on. So now we're looking at a second product called Turbulence Training, and it's written by Craig Ballantyne. And the one thing I want to note here is that just because someone is big in their field and is an expert in the field, do not worry about contacting the big guys, because a lot of big guys will actually sometimes promote your product if your product is unique and is special and it's something that they can promote to their list. So there's no harm in contacting anybody, big or small. So we can see it's Craig Ballantyne, and you can just look through here just to see what he provides. So right now I am at blogsearch.google.com. This is actually a faster way of searching for blog loss reviews. So I'll do that and I'll search blogs, and we can see that there's 1,507 that deal with weight loss reviews. So actually this actually looks quite familiar to the blog that we were looking at earlier. So that might be something good. So this is actually searching for other types of blogs, WordPress blogs, Blogger blogs. So we can keep it more general by taking out those quotations and just saying weight loss review. We have one that says weight loss products review, so let's go ahead and go to that one. And we look through it, it looks great. So what you want to do is you'll want to contact this person. Sometimes they might not have their direct contact information on here. So there are a few different ways of figuring out somebody's contact information. And sometimes you'll find areas where you can leave replies to the blog if they don't have contact information. But generally you can find the contact information on here easily by looking at the About section. Another place to look for is Squidoo. If you go to google.com, just so I can show you what I mean by Squidoo. It looks like this. And I did a search on Squidoo and found a weight loss review. And you can do a deeper search by going to Squidoo. And I typed in weight loss review. And as I mentioned earlier, reviews are what converts most people to sales because they acknowledge the pros and they acknowledge the cons. So you can find people through here as well. So now you know different methods of finding joint venture partners. We can go ahead and move to the third video where we talk about once you find them, then what do you do next?